Hi, in this session we are going to talk about a buzzword that's actually ruling this entire world. The buzzword that's always being spoken in most of the institutions as well as industries. Yes, the buzzword here is research. Research, it means it directly implies to innovations and inventions from which the world is running today. The recent decade that we watch today is of total innovations and innovations. All these innovations are possible only because of research. The definition goes like this. It is a systematic analysis of materials and sources in order to find apt solutions for different problems. Yes, a different solution can be found for the same problem. In the other manner, research basically derives into two different perspectives. In one perspective, research is the search for those pre-searched problems. And in other words, or the other perspective, research is a search for those unsearched problems. Yes, the pre-search problem in the sense, it is the further search of any research or the further search of any solution through which we can find a better solution for an existing problem. In terms of unsearched research, it means we are searching for a problem basically which might exist in the near future or for which no solution has been obtained so far. In this perspective, the entire world actually runs in the word research. But in most cases, when we talk to a lot of faculty or the people who teach engineering, they say research is a tool for progressive learning. They keep learning out of their research, they keep learning out of the research work of others. But in the different aspects, what is actually research doing to this world? We all would have this question, why do I research or why do the people research? The answer is here, research is business. If research is not there, there is no business in this world. Let me take an example. We all had cell phones before 10 years. These cell phones were of this size which had buttons in it. And later, in about some 2 years, they found the next innovation or they found the next solution for the same problem. The problem is a resistive touchscreen. A resistive touchscreen actually works on the amount of mechanical pressure we put on the screen. Yes, and within 2 years or within a period of 1 year, we found the next solution for the same problem, that is a capacitive touchscreen. A capacitive touchscreen uses the electrical energy that flows within the human body to activate the icons or to activate the touchscreen of a cell phone. So what is the purpose that these companies keep researching to find out different solutions? The thing is the sales. Any industry in this world is focused into their customers. Any industry in this world, they are always focused into what is the need of our customers. This is actually the word that fuels the entire business market. Recently, I had an opportunity to watch a Tamil movie named Velekaran. In that movie, a very wonderful scene was there which was depicted in this manner. The villain is actually the CEO of an opposing company or an MNC. The villain calls for a board meeting of his company and he discusses with the people saying, if suppose his research in the food industry was successful, he very clearly says an answer that he will be able to take 100 rupees from each and every single one's pocket. So what is the focus here for any business industry? The focus for any business industry is to keep raising the demand or to keep raising the wants or needs of the customers. So here rises the next differentiation or here rises the next understanding for us to understand between the word need and want. Yes, the word need in the sense, when I am hungry, if I want to have something, I will take some food. This is actually the need. And when I am hungry, if suppose I am not in search of food, but in search of an extravaganza pizza with good toppings or some chicken toppings on it, it is want. Yeah, just focus and just see what is the base aspects in which the entire business market or the entire companies in this world is running. Are they focusing towards the needs or are they focusing towards the wants? Yes, they all focus towards wants. In 2016, I happened to see a video of Apple iPhone 7. It's a concept video. In that video, the concept was very wonderful. The concept goes like this. When a phone is going to fall down from a table, There are sensors which communicate to each other and activate a carbon dioxide cylinder that's being mounted within the cell phone stop and the bottom. The carbon dioxide cylinder automatically blasts itself, releasing its carbon dioxide through a nozzle. This enables the phone to land on the floor without any damage. Let's see the back-end part of a customer. If you're a customer of this particular phone, what will be the situation? The phone is very protected. The phone is well protected with this carbon dioxide cylinder. But as a customer, what am I supposed to do? If suppose my phone falls down once, I have to refill the same carbon dioxide cylinder once again from a same carbon dioxide cylinder that's being sold within the Apple showroom or within the company's showroom. So per carbon dioxide cylinder, maybe they'll be selling at a price of about some 600 or 800 or even some 300 rupees. But imagine how many times your phones are going to fall down and how many times you're going to refill the carbon dioxide cylinder. It's unimaginable, right? It's unimaginable, yeah. So, if suppose they are going to focus on the wants of the product or the wants of the customer, they will be able to sell the product in the market. But no MNC or very few MNCs focus on the needs of the people. And in the same case, when we as the researcher focus into the needs, for us the entire thing will be ending into spending. And when we focus into the wants of the customer or wants of an industry, we'll end up in earning. Yes. In terms of research, these are the two aspects. When we enter into any educational institutions, this happens. An institution is always funded by either the government or it is always self-funded. People here who do research, they use the funds in order to create very wonderful solutions that could be solving a problem that is already existing. And when in these cases a researcher wants to invest or wants to take up a PhD for his own, he should first check his pockets. That's because we all know the critical scenario in this country or within the critical scenario within our country where if a person is taking off a PhD, he should always be ready with his pocket, because for everything we need to pay. The research cost, the activity cost, the work cost, and everywhere it costs. And ultimately, at the end of the research, there is always a question mark, am I going to take out what I have invested in this particular scene? The question or the answer is no. But no industry in this world is going to spend money in any research if there is no output. If I'm an industry, I'm focusing on researching a product, it means I'm going to invest 1,000 crore or 2,000 crore in order to take out an output of at least 20,000 crores or 2 lakh crores. Because I see research not as spending, I see research as an investment. So these are the two different perspectives in which we are supposed to work. We are supposed to take out our research work. Always keep focused on what is exactly the need for my research. If suppose my research is needed by an industry, then keep focusing on what is the need of the industry and find a very apt solution for any industry which it could be purchasing out of you. And there is another two perspectives for the same word research. One is a global problem and the other one is a regional problem. Research usually addresses two different cases. In some cases, research addresses regional problems, and in some cases, research addresses global problems. Both have different impact levels in the actual financial scenario. People to focus into regional problems and to find solution for these regional problems. It is because this is a country where there is a population of 130 crores. And out of these 130 crores, if we are able to solve our problems by ourselves, the ultimate gain is going to be for the country. And because we are going to solve the solutions or we are going to solve the problems for which the solutions lie within ourselves. Let's take the example of the mosquito bat. I hope everyone will be using a mosquito bat with me at home. Yeah. In my home, I have 4 mosquito bats for each room. And in most cases, every home has a minimum of at least 2 mosquito bats. And one mosquito bat is being sold for about some 400 rupees. Imagine the price or imagine the cost of manufacturing this particular mosquito bat. A mosquito bat costs just 100 rupees or maybe some 110 or even 50 rupees. And it is being imported from some other country to India and it is being sold for 400 rupees. It means per bat the profit is about some 300 times. Yes. So, and these mosquito bats are always designed, the sad fact behind these mosquito bats is it has a warranty of about some 6 months or 1 year, and the battery within these bats work for the exact 6 months or the 1 year. And after that period, we are supposed to buy another one mosquito bat from the same sender or from the same vendor or from the same shop wherever we bought. Yeah. The problem is here. The problem is within this country, but the solution is being found by some other person from some other country. The product is made ready there and the product is imported from that country to our country, and we are using the product where all the revenues generated by us within the family goes to some other country. Yeah. We are supposed to address the regional problems. This is how most MNCs work within the country and out of the country. Let us take the example of Godrej. Godrej is an international MNC company which is based out of India. Godrej has two different products which solve two different problems. One of the products of Godrej is Godrej Eon. It's a washing machine, and other product is a Godrej Chotocool. Yes, Godrej Eon is a washing machine that uses radiations or the ultrasonic vibrations to release the dirt particles within the collar or within the cuff of any shirt or any clothing. Yes, this is a high-tech solution that is being found by Godrej, which solves the problem of the entire globe. It is not just the problem of India, it solves the problem of the entire globe. It means the solution is, or the product can be sold either in India or it can be sold in some other countries also. Even if the problem or even if the solution is focused to India, they need not concentrate much into sales within the country. They can even sell this product in some other countries wherever pitch is good. The same company concentrates into regional problems. One of its regional solutions is Godrej Chotocool. So these places where people are not able to afford costly fridges, and Godrej just thought of designing a fridge or to develop a fridge which is compact, small and easily carryable to other places. Godrej, a team within the Godrej, designed this particular wonderful product called as Godrej Chotocool, where they address the problem within the country for the people who are in the economy range or the below economy range. This is how we are supposed to focus in terms of research. Always think and decide whether am I going to solve the problem that is global or am I going to solve the problem that is regional. If suppose being Indian, we are able to solve regional problems, automatically the solution reaches to the entire country. We can motivate our entrepreneurs, we can keep innovating and we can supply the innovations to our entrepreneurs who can be of very great assets to this entire country. So always think, focus on what is the need or focus on what is the want and flourish within your research. Thank you.